Fabo Advocacy, Rogo Bebedo, and Kosugabe, Larry Sidogwari and the Gambia, Sigoy Amen, Eko Sugabe Amen. So I want to champion the that Adogani Afghani Atabalago because from the top of the hill and the good of that, I kept part of the Pulago, understand. So then it's a duty to what very what is a good one.
Jodo woni weltare ma han
woni weltare ambe de mi hen ngana ma ko wawu be ngana ma ko be jogi yakare mabbe be ngana ma ko be mbawi waɗde Gambia represent jango mi do ko heewi mettini en ko heewi ko wawa haala joni joni ni da kono mi yettini en ko heewi
jaram
Standing here on behalf of the board, my name is Maria Mabari. Just bear with me, I am being ambushed this morning, unknowingly that I will be standing in front of all of you to just speak, to give out the welcoming remark. But like they said, even if we are not prepared, we are always prepared as police officers. So without much ado, it's an honor to stand before you all to welcome you to this August gathering, because it's something that has been prepared for. And then to stride is about choosing our own pace to work the way we feel we are very much okay with. When you were doing the running, you could realize that some of you are faster than the others, but notwithstanding, it is about recognizing and appreciating our differences. Having people living with autism is to showcase they've been valued. They are no other special, but they are us, because it's from us that made them who they are. So valuing everybody is about realizing the world that we are building. It's about the equality that everybody is advocating for. So if you live with it, you are me, and if I don't, I am you, so which means we are equal to every task, every opportunity, and every right. Having the Minister of Youth and Sport within our midst, of which most of the vulnerable groups are within that cadre, showcase how much the government is committed to support every advocacy. Within the board, our duties is to advocate and give support through the policy direction where it is due. So if we design, we are to implement, and if we are to implement, we have to participate within. So in a nutshell, we are all equal to the task. There is nobody who is bigger than the other, and nobody should be looked down upon. So in all what we are to do, let's value who we are as one people. The color of our country signifies the differences that we have in the country, but recognizing the fact that we are one people, that's why we are the Gambia. To just conclude, it's an honor once again to stand before you and to welcome all of you with honor and pride. This is just a beginning, and we hope to see you in many of our upcoming activities. Come and volunteer, our doors are open. Knock out wherever you think you can at least give us support, either kind, cash, or what. We are equally very much appreciative of that. Thank you so much.
It's something that I see frequently in Gambia, but people not really understanding what it is. For the women, the moms and the dads, I just want to say that you're doing a great job first and foremost, especially the moms, just to let you know it's not your fault, and that there is support out here like the Gazam Foundation. And with the school that I'm from, it's ABS, and we definitely have resources that we can use and offer to any parents that need to be educated regarding autism. Yeah, I just want to say thank you for coming out today, and thank you for taking your time to understand what autism is, and hopefully we can educate you more about what it is and how we can help the children that are living with that every day. Thank you.
And last year, when the program was held at Westfield, most of us gathered there and we gave good statements and we pledged our support to the issues of autism and the continuous activities to ensure that everybody gets to understand what autism is and people appreciate that they are not necessarily people with disability, but they are people who are skillful, they are people who are specially gifted, and they are people that are intelligent, sometimes more than some of us that are believed to not be autistic. And there are several examples of people that are autistic, but who are great in terms of being innovators, who are great in terms of making great things that have impacted the world and have impacted their countries and their communities. But the unfortunate thing in the Gambia is that autism is seen as a disability, and it is seen as, or one who has it is seen to be somebody who is not of full capacity, and we sometimes discriminate against them. But that is something that each one of us can play a role in changing. And one of those is this activity, the Autism Run. It's several activities that we continue to organize to raise awareness among our communities to understand what autism is about and how we can be able to help the person who is autistic to be able to make best use of the skills that he or she has. But that is a responsibility that is primarily on the parents of the children who are autistic and are observed to be autistic from the time they are kids. But it's also a responsibility of the community in which these children are born and brought up. But teachers also have a role to play, because apart from the home, aside from the community, these young people are students who go to a school system that is supposed to be protective, that is supposed to be made friendly for them to learn and to realize their full potential. But I want to say that on behalf of the ministry, of course, the gender ministry was invited. I know they were supposed to be here because they're also in charge of social welfare. But they have another program today with Gobi, and the minister did extend her apology for not being here. But you can be assured that the entire government, from the executive, the president, to our level as ministers, and to our staffs in the various ministries, we are committed to working with all the organizations to ensure that we continue to raise awareness, we continue to provide much needed support to roll out programs, not just in the greater Banjul area, but across the country and to the rural areas as well. Because there are people who are autistic both in the urban area, but also there are some that are living in the rural area. So that is a pledge that we are making on behalf of the entire government to say we are with you, we are supportive to what you're doing, and we will continue to collaborate with you in doing the activities that you do. So my final statement or remark would be to our dear young people here, every one of us that is here, especially those that belong to that group of people who are autistic. Be courageous, be ready to go out there and do your best, because someone said somewhere that even the richest person in the world today did confirm that he is indeed autistic. But how did he grow to become the richest person? It's because there was an environment that was created for him to make best use of that talent that he has, and that is why he's able to be where he is today. So we believe that you as Gambians or non-Gambians who are living in the Gambia who are autistic also deserve similar environmental support, similar social support, and similar educational support to be able to reach the potential of your that you need. But that also has to be something that you are ready to take. And we believe that as you participate in this activity, it becomes a lesson, it becomes part of you, that you're going to break yourself out of the circles and be the best person that you're going to be in your house, be the best person in your school, and be the best person in your community, so that you can grow to be an important and respected person in our society. So ladies and gentlemen, I know you have taken part in a lot of activities from the morning to now, and the sun is extremely hot. I wouldn't want to take more time than it is necessary, but I want to congratulate Majid and his executive. I'm not sure if the president is here, but everyone else that is part of the organization, we say thank you very much. And I know there has been a lot of support from the different partners, from the Ministry of Youth and Sport, from Bloom Bank, and from other partners that are here. We want to appreciate the support that has been extended to making this program a successful one. And we say, continue to do your work. You have our support all the time. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you all the best.
We gathered here today at the iconic Arch 22nd, which is now never again, just to mark the end of a run, but to celebrate a powerful movement of unity and commitment. To every participant who joined us this morning, I extend our most sincere gratitude. Your presence is the single most vital component of this event. You have demonstrated a deep dedication to raising awareness and fostering acceptance for individuals on the autism spectrum disorder. I offer our special thanks to these official representatives who grace us with their presence, and statements of Mr. Honorable Bakari Y. Baji, Minister of Youth and Sports, and Ms. Kine, Special Advisor on Education, Health and Social Welfare of Gambia Autism Support and Advocacy Network. At this high level is essential for progressing our national agenda. We are deeply grateful to our committed partners, which are Sunureo Medical Mission, ABS Afro-British Self-Space Learning and Development Center, and Aventas Global. Your organizations are invaluable allies in our continuous effort. We recognize and thank our generous sponsors for their crucial financial and logistical backing. To our main sponsor, Bloom Bank, Comium, Gambia Printing and Publishing Corporation, Jawata and AMC Trading. We also appreciate the Youth and Sport and the Cardiff Municipal Council for their logistical and financial support as well to this event. Finally, to the tireless organizing committee and every founder of this organization, upon which this event was built, we commended your effort wholeheartedly. As the National Coordinator of Gambia Autism Support and Advocacy Network, I submit to you that the finishing line of this race is merely the starting point for continued advocacy. The funds raised and the awareness generated today must be translated into tangible action over the coming year. Our mandate remains clear: to ensure to every individual living with autism to be heard, accepted, supported, and empowered. I urge all present to carry the spirit of inclusive fulfillment we felt today into every sphere of our life. Thank you once again. The Gambia Autism Support and Advocacy Network appreciate all the support and everyone that was able to take part in this year's first ever World Run for Autism. Thank you so much.